Hete Poo. Peace and blessings to all from Divine Peace, Meditation, and Yoga. This is Mami Imani taking a quick Hetep meditation moment. I couldn't, after first breakfast this morning, I couldn't find anything else to do except to make some chocolate chip cookies. Since I Imani rigged the recipe, the hardest part was writing down what I did so that I could sound intelligible in this video. So I have sketched out the ingredients and the steps. First ingredients are the creamed butter mixture. So I wrote it down for you all. I took 1 stick of salted butter and let it sit out at room temperature until it was very soft. I added a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, a cup of raw sugar, we're almost out of stevia, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a cap full of pure vanilla, and a 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. That's to replace the eggs. I beat them together, also called creaming the butter, until it was fluffy. Then I sifted together 3 cups of unbleached flour and a teaspoon of baking powder over that creamed butter mixture, and I beat them together very well. And after that, I added, because it was quite stiff and dense, I added a 1/2 cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk and mixed that in well. Then finally, I folded in a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. I wanted dark chocolate chips, but I had to settle for a replacement of semi-sweet. So I'll be looking for the dark chocolate chips or chocolate chunks in future recipes. And I once I've mixed everything together, I put a plate over my mixing bowl and I let it sit in the fridge to chill for an hour, hour and a half. Then I used 2 teaspoons to spoon them out onto well-buttered aluminum foil lined cookie pans. I repurposed this baking pan, this roaster pan, lined it with aluminum foil, buttered it well. I always save the paper around the sticks of butter so that I can butter pans. This is the steamer tray from my wok pan. Again, covered it with aluminum foil, well buttered the foil, and then used 2 teaspoons to drop globs of cookie dough onto the aluminum foil. And now all I'm doing is loosening them after they have cooled. I went straight grandma on y'all, and I opened the dining room window and placed the pans from the oven on an inverted plate or an inverted oven pan so that they would cool, and there would be plenty of cool air getting up underneath the pans so that they would cool well. And then I had to do this in batches, so I did 2 batches with the round pan and 2 batches with the rectangular pan. And in between batches, I thought of something else to handcraft. I got out my wax paper and my scissors, and I lined a cookie tin from last season. Open. I lined it with wax paper. I tore out a big sheet of wax paper, put the tin in the middle, traced around the tin, and kind of eyeballed it and Imani rigged it so that I could get wax paper inside. Of course, because I had trimmed it a little bit too much, it did not completely cover the top of the cookies. So hence, more wax paper, more scissors, more folding, and we create a nice top. And then put on our Rudolph top. So, if you need to, there are plenty of videos on YouTube University that will give you more accurate ingredients and proportions. But this was my brainstorm on this Peace and Freedom Friday. The next batch will be half stevia, half raw sugar. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the brown sugar or not. I do know that brown sugar is simply sugar and molasses. So my idea was to get a small bottle of molasses and mix that with the organic sugar or the raw sugar and make my own brown sugar. Some of them a little lighter than others. I baked them at 350 and I watched the clock so that I did not get them too brown. This was 12 minutes and this was about 10 minutes. So 12 minutes, this is the bottom, about 10 minutes. And no matter how much butter I put on the foil, they still stick. So that's why you have to cool them at least as long as they baked, about 10 minutes. Am I gonna get all of these in here? Maybe. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna get the top up here. Pardon the wrestling. Success. So, in this can, right now at 10:10 a.m., this has about 3 dozen cookies. But Sekou will be taste testing. Our middle son, Kokayi, will be taste testing and taking some to work. Our youngest son, Kamau, will be taste testing and taking some to work. And of course, you know I'm gonna get up in there too. So by the weekend, they'll probably be all gone, and I will be making up another batch or muffins. Who knows what I get into? I'm batching it up, y'all. We had whiting, gently fried whiting with jasmine rice and steamed spinach yesterday, as well as broiled chicken and carrots and peas. So I've been doing a lot of batch cooking. I've been preparing to sow seeds in the spring, as well as preparing to do some seed sowing, some seed starting during these winter months. So hopefully we'll be bringing you more gardening videos and some more supported yoga videos. So please give this video a like. Please share with like-minded souls. Please subscribe to both our channels. Hashtag Hetep Yoga. Hashtag The Bear's Den. Hashtag Goddess Urban Farm. Show us some love and support. There will be links in the description box if you'd like to book an online meditation yoga session. And we have found a winter home here in Norfolk, Virginia. So there will be in-person classes coming for locals, or if you happen to be visiting Norfolk, Virginia. So look for all of that during our winter and spring season. Dua'u, many thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. Mediya, much love to all. Blessed be. Go out there and make your Peace and Freedom Friday safe, healthy, and blessed in abundance. Hashtag do something nice. Help somebody. Be a good neighbor. Blessed be.